Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Carlos with Twins Reef, bringing you guys another exciting video. Like I told you guys previously, there was going to be a lot of things coming to this channel for this year, a lot of projects. So if you guys been noticing lately, I've been shutting down a lot of tanks, selling a lot of tanks. That's what I've been doing. But today, I finally made a purchase. I've been looking at this tank for about 1 to 2 months. I didn't buy it because they don't make these things anymore. And I was like, where am I gonna buy another tank like it? Because you guys know me, I always have matching tanks. Same was with the 30 long integrated marine tanks, with the 34-gallon Aquarium Masters tanks, and with the both Red Seas, the Reefer 170 and the Red Sea Emax 170, which they're almost identical. Just the only difference, one has a sump and one is an all-in-one. Anyhow, so today is the beginning of a new chapter to this channel. It's gonna be super exciting because one tank finally is gonna be freshwater, one saltwater. Like I told you guys, I wanted to downgrade because I want to make things more simple. One thing, I want to also use less equipment. That means less money going to the tank. Less quantity of water means a more affordable, economical water bill as well. Same thing with the electric bill as well. Having a smaller tank, guys, really affects, depending your tank size, right? Large to small, it all affects your electrical bill and your water bill and the money you put in your tanks. That also either allows you or doesn't allow you to make purchases on corals on a lot of quantities. So I hit the camera. I never knew my phone was able to do that. I just swiped it and it did that. Anyhow, so yeah, I decided to go with a nano aquarium. I was thinking of keeping my Red Seas and just set one as fresh, one as salt. But I was like, no, I need to have more money. I need to pay some bills, so why not sell the tanks, sell the equipment, and use less equipment for these tanks. So I hope you guys understand me. I don't want to talk that much because now it's the exciting news. I'm going to reveal my new tanks. As you guys can see, I made a purchase on the Nubu Concept Abyss Peninsula tank. One cool thing about these tanks, they're not acrylic tanks. When they first came out, they were acrylic. Now they made them a low iron, high clarity glass, guys. This tank, they've been sitting on a local fish store for about a month or two. I didn't make the purchase because I thought they only had one tank. So I told my wife, you know what? I'm going to buy it, and I got it on discount on sale for $270. These tanks go for right now for $440 in some stores for $499. I was like, I'll just make the full price. I'll pay for the full price online, I guess. One tank. These tanks are white base. The other one is like a black base. So they don't make the white ones anymore. So I was like, I'll just buy one. You know, I have both LEDs, AI primes, the white one for freshwater and a black one for my reef. So I like having everything matching. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to buy it. So we drove over there. I didn't work today. So I was like, might as well just drive out there and make the purchase. I called, they had it. I was like, can you guys just save it for me? I'll go pick it up within an hour or two. They did. I told him my name was Carlos. When I got there, it said Cardinal. So he didn't hear me right. I think I had my mask when I called him. I'm not so sure. But the good thing, they saved it for me. So when I was gonna do a purchase, they were gonna check the box to make sure that they were gonna put the tank inside the box, you know, so it won't get damaged on the way to my house. It's like 45 to 55 minutes away from my house. And when they opened the box, guys, good news, there was another tank in the box, and they realized that the main box for the tank that they had on display was actually in the back. And I told them, I was like, I came like a month ago and you guys told me you only had one, but things happen for a reason. So since that one time I asked them, I was able to sell my two tanks, my 34-gallon frags. I'm only left with the third long innovated and the two Red Seas, which I know I can sell those easily. I've been offered, they have made me offers for the Red Sea Reefer 170. So I'm going to take that. Just selling that Red Sea Reefer 170. I says, no, look at the two flewable stratum box bags. They were ready for a planet tank. But I was like, no, I'm gonna scratch that. It's gonna take two lights, more heater, more wattages on heaters, more bags. And if I sell that tank, that will pay off what these two tanks cost me. And I know I could sell that tank over there for at least $800 to $900 because it has the light, the AI Hydras 26 HDs. So yes, guys, I was able to get these two. You guys know I like high quality tanks. If I'm gonna have expensive corals, super nice reef setup or planet tank setup, the tank might as well be nice, and that's what I did. So these past month or two, I was like, how I'm going to build a stand for it because I don't sell stands for this tank. Innovative Marine doesn't. I've looked how to do the ADA style DIY stand, and I was going to do it, but I told my wife, you know what, let's go to Ross or to Burlington, big box stores. You know, they Ross, everybody knows it as Dress for Less. So I was like, let's go, and we might be able to see a stand, a metal stand, and yeah, we did. We found them. It's almost same measurements. Those things are, I think they're like 16 by 19. The tanks are 15 by 20. So it's gonna be sticking out from being long, probably an inch or 3/4 of an inch. I got the idea to go to Ross because where the 6-gallon frag tank's at, it's actually in a stand that was bought at Ross. I actually bought that at at Goodwill's, which is a what do you call those stores? A thrift store. It was brand new, a $50 tag. I bought it for $5, and that thing works solid. So I was like, I want something like that that has metal stands and just like a little wooden top, and that's what happened. When here they are, they're not pretty tall. They're probably about 2 feet tall. As you guys see, it cost $50. I was able to get these on 10% discount because they are pretty damaged. They have like a little chip right here, which I don't really care. And then something damaged right here, and this one is damaged right here and somewhere else, but I could care less because you could fix those regardless with some type of paint, or stain it, but the tank's gonna be on top of it, so you won't be able to tell. And one thing I like about these stands, guys, it already has the plugs. I know I'm gonna need more, but that's a cool thing about it. It has these 2 plugs, so I like that as well. It might be a hazard, you know, the tank's gonna be here, but as we be careful, no water spills, we should be good enough. So yeah, so I'm gonna open one tank and I'm gonna sit it down, and I want it to be right here where this tank is at. Why I got these tanks and why I'm not keeping the Red Seas, you would say your Red Seas are way better than those tanks, because the living room is really small, guys. So we'll put it here, and when we buy a bigger house, then we might be able to have a Red Sea tank and a bigger one, bigger than these. But for now, I'm gonna have these tanks, guys. This is gonna be a long-term build, a long-term setup. You guys might see in my channel through the history, I have set up so many tanks, but these are long-term tanks, guys. They're probably gonna be here for a year or two. So you guys are going to see the process of these tanks from setting them from scratch, equipment, everything we do. That's what's going to be happening. So let me pause the video and open the box. I'm super happy. I told the guys this store, you guys made my day, because this is a tank I've been wanting for a cool minute now. And when I always used to ask my wife, could I buy it? I'll send her pictures when I drive from work. I'll stop by the store, send her pictures. But when she saw it in person, she saw how nice this tank looks. So we're going to open it, set it up, and we'll see how it looks. Alright guys, so I got the stand, the aquarium's in the stand already. It doesn't look that cool because it's open, of course, but as long as it works, you know, I'm not gonna go on my way and build a nice stand for it, which I could. I mean, it would have been nicer if I would have had like a white stand that would match with that, make it a little bit higher. Nicer. That these stands are a little bit short, to be honest. You can hear it by my voice. But I'm just lazy. I don't want to build a stand for this, and you know, we'll just leave this as how it is. It's working. It's a stand. That's all that matters. It would have been nicer if it was a bigger stand with white. I know I could have done that, and I'm not capable of doing that. But the stand works. It's perfect, whatever. It's not perfect, but it's great, so that's a good thing. So here is the tank, guys. It's next to the Red Sea. Look the difference. How much space is going to be saved by having a tank like that. So I'm like really excited to set up a freshwater and freshwater, saltwater, integrated marine drop off. That's super excited. So yeah. Anyhow, this is the video for today. On the next video, we'll be doing the setup. I might return those 2 bags and probably get a little one, or I might keep one, but I'm not sure. I'll talk to my wife and we'll see if I actually need a smaller one. Will work perfectly, or this one, because I know these ones will cover a good size tank. So that probably could be, it's probably a little bit too much for this tank, but we'll see. I don't think this tank really needs a 20-pound bag of sand. It doesn't, because I forgot what tank did I use 20 pounds of light sand. No, the 30 long, right? These ones took, the Red Seas took 2 bags, 40 pounds each. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this tank do not take, don't take 20 pounds of sand. So we'll see. I'll figure it out. Anyhow, so for the next video, it'll be setting up the tanks or starting to set them up with equipment and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. For now, we're gonna find a place where we're gonna put both tanks, and put the this Red Sea to the garage, put it up for sale again, and yeah, and work on what corals we're gonna keep, because yeah, super excited. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Super excited. I'm out. Peace.